Hi everyone, Lavert Pompey Bennyfield here, your local Las Vegas real estate team leader, and we are here to give you the July housing market update, what is happening here in Las Vegas. So with that, we have seen unit-wise, the amount of properties that are on the market is about 4,634 units were available here on the market during that sort of May, June, July scenario. 4,634 for the month of July, if we want to say it in that sense. So we are still up. It's to prices staying up. Our prices are still increasing. We are at that 480,000, which is comparable to that 2021 time frame. We've seen ourselves drop down to that 425, and we now have seen ourselves increase and basically recover from that drop that we experienced. So we're back up 476, 480,000 in regards to our median that is concerned with. With that being said, as far as that 4,600 plus homes that were on the market, 2,145 of them actually sold during that month. So we're seeing more than half of the homes that we bring onto the market are definitely being sold, and were sold during that particular month. Now we are seeing an increase, as far as a little bit of an increase as far as our inventory, still historically low as far as the inventory that's out here right now. We have about a 2.2 months supply still of inventory, which does technically make it a seller's market, but at the same time, I wouldn't say it's a seller's market in the sense of we can come out here and we can determine what price we want and we can sell for what we want. We want to make sure that we're looking at the local market, working with the local real estate agent in regards to what is really happening in that area for you to really understand how to take advantage of those particular things that are happening out there for a seller's point of view. Same thing on a buyer's point of view. You want to make sure you're understanding, even though it is 2.2% low inventory, doesn't mean that you as a buyer are going to be able to come in here and set your price and be able to get what you want. It's still very, I think, in what I'm experiencing out there, people are negotiating, people are co-oping, people are understanding, people are helping each other in regards to getting prices, homes sold, getting properties purchased, all of those things. So I still feel a lot of cooperation is still happening. So again, of that 4,634 homes that we're seeing, 2,145 of them have actually sold. We're seeing about 69.9% of the homes that come onto the market in the first 30 days are actually selling. So great properties that are sold, that are priced correctly, are finding those buyers, are getting to escrows, are getting across the closing line. We want to make sure that we're pricing property correctly so that we're not joining that other 30+% that are starting to sit on the market, and we're starting to see that sit on the market. And because we are starting to see that carryover month after month, we are actually starting to see our inventory grow a little bit. There are some states like Miami, there are some states like Florida, in the sense of like seeing a lot of their inventory. Texas, seeing a lot of their inventory explode. We definitely haven't seen that spring rush that we were hoping for before. We haven't seen a lot of the factors that we were hoping for in regards to maybe some of the price cuts that people were hoping for. That's definitely not happening. Like we said, 480,000 is where we are now as far as our median price. So we've seen increases in that regard. The feds haven't necessarily reduce the rates in that sense. We have seen some decreasing or some lowering of the rates because what's been happening with the numbers out there, from jobs to inflation and all those kind of different things. We've seen that feds again are promising, hopefully maybe around that September time frame, we may be getting some cuts. With those cuts that could possibly happen during that particular time, I would assume that more buyers are going to be coming to the market. And if more buyers are coming to the market, I always ask this question: what do we think that's going to do for competition? What do we think that's going to do for pricing? I strongly feel like that's going to keep our prices up and not necessarily drop our pricing. I know a lot of people have been out there for maybe the past 4, 5, 6 years stating and claiming that we're going to get this drop. Anything can happen. Anything can happen out there. There's no crystal ball. None of us have that crystal ball. But when we're looking at the stats and we're looking at the information and we're looking at the facts in regards to what is going on in our current market, we're still seeing nothing but that steady increase in maintaining of pricing here. We're seeing a slow increase as far as that inventory is concerned with, and we're definitely seeing some adjustment in regards to the interest rate. So a lot of our buyers are stepping in, getting those great deals and those things worked out with the sellers business with the builders, all of those kind of great things. So opportunities are out there. And opportunity is where buyers have 3 of them, especially during certain parts of the season. You want to look at the market, the real estate market, especially after that Halloween kind of time frame. That's when everybody starts to go into holiday mode. You can save thousands of dollars during this period. Only serious sellers are going to have their houses on the market during this time, and they will need to get their homes sold. They're not going to be out there trying to test the market. They're ready to go. Number 2, you want to make sure you're working with the local professional. That particular agent, myself, my team will understand and know what's happening in the market. So you can truthfully understand what's going on, from seller contributions, from builder contributions, all of those things that could put thousands of dollars back into your pocket. And the third thing that I want you thinking about when it comes to buyers purchasing is that you will understand that there's less competition during this particular time. We do not want to follow the crowd. When a lot of people are a little concerned and afraid of the market, this is the opportunity where you have less competition. Work with a local professional in that regard. We will help you get through it and introduce you to opportunities that you may not think about, that most people may be afraid of because they're hearing about high interest rates or whatever that may be. If you have any other questions, any concerns in regards to the Las Vegas Valley as far as selling or buying here in the Las Vegas Valley, make sure you subscribe below, tap that bell for notifications, and we will look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Take care.